Hey guys, oh boy, this is something that I didn't want to do. There's plenty of other movies I could have watched than this, but I had to. For those who don't know, and if you're reading the title right, I'm going to be talking about a movie that has met with universally bad praise. That movie is Pixels. God, I really don't want to do this. I have no energy left in me to talk about it, but I will do the best I can and point out why this movie didn't work. The movie is about a kid named Sam who's going to a video game arcade with his friend Will. They meet up with a new friend named Ludlow. Sam participates in a video game championship where if one of the players win, a videotape with footage of that event will be launched into space in a time capsule. Sadly, he loses to a major player named Eddie. We immediately cut to 33 years later, and we see Sam as an installer for TVs, and Will is now President of the United States. Yes, you heard right, he's President of the United States. It's probably better than Donald Trump. Anyway, random UFOs are attacking random locations, and has gotten the attention of the military and the White House. After calling Sam to show up, he tells everyone that the UFOs are from Galaga, and that the aliens took the videotape as a declaration of war, and they decide to attack by turning into video game characters. He gets his knowledge from Ludlow, who is now grown up, lives in his grandmother's basement, haha, and is a conspiracy theorist.
Why did you call me then? Because the CIA has been tapping my phones ever since I found out the Zapruder film has been edited. JFK shot first.
I'll get to that later on. Meanwhile, the aliens tell the world that there are 3 challenges to beat, and if the humans lose, they will conquer the Earth. That, and they break Eddie out of prison in order to help them out. Once they beat 2 challenges, the aliens tell them that they cheated and are now facing consequences. I'll get to that part too. So now it's up to Sam, Ludlow, Eddie, Violet, and the whole army to beat the challenges and stop the aliens from taking over Earth.
This is the Wonder Kid, also known as your worst nightmare!
Oh boy, where do I begin? Now, the idea of making a movie about people fighting video game characters or when video game characters come together and fight other characters is really cool. But, this is a big but, the execution with this movie is not that good. It does have video game characters destroying everything, but what comes with it is an unfunny Adam Sandler movie. I could tell you what's wrong with the plot, but I'll play this clip instead.
Tell me if you recognize any of these.
Quirky underdog meets a hot, attractive babe, but some unfunny bullies try to stop my goofy ways. My quirky psychic and her grandma help me on my path, while using an annoying voice and jokes about my ass.
Come on, guys, you liked it the first 18 times, surely you'll like it 56 more.
See what I mean? Nothing's new or original about it. It's the same damn thing over and over again, and it's getting old really fast. It's based on a short film, and I can easily say that it's a lot better than this movie. Seriously, go check it out. But what makes this story not work is the comedy, and it's not good. There are funny moments, which I'll get to, but with funny moments, you have to serve it with unfunny moments, and there are plenty. The bit with Ludlow being a conspiracy theorist and saying crazy things is stupid.
We don't have cable because the government spies on us through our cable boxes, Brenda. That's been proven.
We've heard a lot of conspiracy theories before, and it's nothing new at this point. At certain points, the story can be mean-spirited, like the whole commentary on people playing video games are losers, or that it's a useless talent, or this scene right here.
That's a useless skill now. It's like being a great blacksmith.
What the fuck does those 2 things have in common? That and they don't always follow rules of the game, like with Donkey Kong. Sam just throws the hammer at the flaming barrel and that's it, the world is saved.
Are you fucking kidding me? No, seriously, are you fucking kidding me?
The last thing I have to mention is the disqualification. Apparently, Eddie put a cheat code during the second battle with Pac-Man. His codes are on his glasses, so that's why he keeps looking down. That means he cheated at the championship and Sam was the real winner. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Okay, first of all, how in the hell did he do that? Is there a computer in the car to put the code in? Also, how can you hack into an arcade machine? Is it possible? If so, how? These are the questions that I'm thinking of with this boring movie. Also, we know that if the video game characters touch anything, they get pixelated. Okay, fine. But how come Frogger didn't make the excavator pixelated when it was being grabbed? Are there rules to this? At this point, I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't care. The acting for the most part is fine and really really good, except for one, which we'll get to. Kevin James is fine, but his character doesn't do anything. He doesn't even act like a president. Gee, who would have thought? He acts like in every movie he's in, a friend to the main character. That's it. Michelle Monaghan did good, but Brian Cox needs to fire his agent. I love you, Brian, but seriously?
Start your gaming!
You too, Dan Aykroyd? Josh Gad also did fine, but his character drove me nuts and I always laugh when he gets hit. Sean Bean was fine as usual. This is another problem that I have with the story. It would have been funny if he kept dying and coming back. It's a video game trait and pokes fun at Sean Bean's movie characters dying. That would make the comedy so much better. But no, we get nothing. Instead, we get the one-dimensional bully. That's it.
Follow me to the support area. That means you two nipple twisters. Move it!
Peter Dinklage was good, but like I said, his character is annoying and is just a cardboard cutout.
Made your game, my bitch.
Draw it out! Happy Madison still thinks the audience is laughing at this.
And now we come to Adam Sandler, and this is what makes me sad about this movie. He's really trying, but you can tell that he's just not giving a shit and phoning it in. And it's not good when someone doesn't care what they do. I know he can act better. It's sad to watch him, honestly. I will say that the effects are amazing. I thought the effects in the short film were great too, but this one was way better and it still blows me away. I can't believe how many characters pop up and it's so damn good, which is why it makes me sad that the only positive thing to talk about is the effects and the action. I'll showcase them for you. The lighting and camera work is good, the sets are nice, the score is generic, but the soundtrack was cool with old songs popping up. My favorite one is when they made a remix of We Will Rock You by Queens. That was done real well. Is there anything else that's good about this movie? Like I said before, there are some funny moments. Mind you, they're short as hell, but they're still funny. Like when Adam Sandler finally nuts up and has some fun with his jokes.
Somebody's more important. Freddie, can you keep the riffraff out of here?
Can somebody take Grandpa's keys away before he drives us into a ditch?
You can download Galaga on your phone for $1.99.
Yeah, not this version though, Blue Lagoon. Does she really get to talk twice? She's not even at the grown-ups table. Grandpa, see you around the nursing home? And you don't want them to see you dancing around in your underwear for Lady Lisa, I get.
No, that tape was burned 3 months ago.
Thank you, General Zod, for that beautiful intro.
That was some twisted Pinocchio Geppetto stuff right there.
I know it's nothing new, but that's the only good thing besides the action and the effects. I just wish some of that subtle little humor was just throughout the whole movie instead of this crap. Overall, is it one of the worst films that many people declare it as? No, there are some far worse films that Adam Sandler has done, but this one wasn't the worst. It is, however, bad and a huge disappointment. I was really excited when I saw trailers for this and hoped that it would be the big winner for Adam Sandler. Sadly, that's not the case. What irritates me the most is that some people are saying that this concept is ruined and it won't be done again. Really?
Even if it's been done before, what matters is what they can bring to it that's new and good.
Exactly. Just because one film did bad with the concept doesn't mean it's over. Someone will do it with a good concept and make it better. Look at Wreck-It Ralph. That did the concept well and it's a fantastic movie. Futurama did it also. Hell, Kamen Rider XA did it better. Despite what people think of it, you have to give credit that they tried mixing two things together and it pulled off strongly. That and it teaches us how doctors are skilled. They don't stoop so low to call video game fans losers. With these examples, the concept isn't dead and will be used, as long as it's in better hands. Like I said, the effects and action are amazing, but what makes a movie fall apart is bad writing, and that's what this film suffers from. Do I recommend this movie? That depends. If you're not a fan of Adam Sandler and his work, you're not gonna like it. If you're a fan of action and carnage, this might be it for you, but then again, there's better movies that has that. But if you're like me, a fan of Adam Sandler and some of his better movies, wanted to see it for curiosity, go right ahead. It's a rental at best. All we can do is hope that Adam Sandler will get better and hopefully churn out better movies like his other ones. Until then, you might want to return this game back and get a better one to play with.